and take a lead on that field goal.
Price now to return it. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to take over for their second possession. So, Greg, the home opener after winning on the road, I know you've said it a bunch, there's a different satisfaction for a team to go on the road and get a win. So it's got to feel good to start your home season at 1-0.
Yeah, I mean, everyone loves to play week 1 at home. Your fans are into it. The hope and the optimism of the season is at an all-time high, but it doesn't always go that way. So they go on the road and they get a win. So now expectations coming back to your home fields, your home crowd. Now everyone's really juiced up. So this is going to be a great environment, a great week 2 opportunity for them to not only start 2-0, but to get to 1-0 at home.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
Their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. We're going to go play action with Penix. Rolling to the left. Now he takes off. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Falcons with the early lead. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 1st and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds. I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short, but there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
And he continues to have success running the ball here in the 1st half. As he's closing in on 100 yards already.
At the 29-yard line.
From 29, here's 2nd down and 5. On the give, this is Algier. Will manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Jonathan Allen, big man from the interior, with the stop.
It's a gain of
3rd
4.
and 2. Here we go. Back to throw. Here's Penix. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
John Parker Romo on for the field goal. A 43-yard attempt.
Three for 3 in the game, as this one is also good.
Makes the score.
And the Falcons add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Price now to return it. Yeah. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Vikings offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. Greg, the NFC North has become such a fun division over the last few years. Think of the geography and the legacy. It's always been, because of the proximity, a fun division with great rivalries. But with almost all the teams playing well, save the Bears over the last few years, it's almost, well, rookie from Georgia, Jalen Walker, having success early in his career, his second sack in these first few weeks of the season.
Once the quarterback leaves the pocket, the hope is that it buys him a little time to allow second reaction from his receivers downfield. What he's not accounting for is the speed of a lot of these defensive ends in the league, Mike. He closed that distance a lot faster than I think the quarterback anticipated, and he comes away with the sack.
Brings up third down.
What can they do here? This is third and forever. To throw, it's McCarthy. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down.
So barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it looks like this is going to be a 3-and-out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
And how about that play on special teams? Perfectly done. It checks up right at the 1-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. So, Greg, let's pull back big picture and talk NFC South for a second, a division that you know so well. We've got teams that have been to the Super Bowl in the last 15 or so years out of this division, yet people overlook it at times, and maybe they've overlooked how good Tampa's been the last 4 years, too.
Well, it's funny, Mikey, when you think it wasn't very long ago that the NFC South was the toughest division in football. I mean, you mentioned Super Bowl teams. Tampa Bay won one recently with Brady, and then Atlanta, they make a Super Bowl with Matt Ryan, and New Orleans, and obviously the success they had with Drew Brees, and Carolina, we played in a Super Bowl. I mean, this was a division you didn't want to play. Now, they've all fallen on their resets, new coaches, new quarterbacks. Tampa Bay has done the best job weathering and taking advantage of their rebuild and their next era in the midst of a down division. So, big reason they've won 4 in a row. Can Atlanta, can Carolina, New Orleans, can they catch up? Because right now, like you said, Tampa Bay's been the dominant team in this division.
Greg, you lived it, you know it. While these may not be the biggest markets in the league, the rivalries amongst these teams really elevates what you see when you watch the NFC South go head-to-head, too.
Yeah, and over the years, there's been some major games played between Hall of Fame quarterbacks in uniform for all these teams. So it has a lot more history and a lot more, kind of relevance than maybe it feels as of late. The markets are a little smaller. The teams have been down. They might not have the premier star players that they had in past generations. So they've got to continue to rebuild these rosters, continue to have these new coaches find their footing. And, we might be a year or two away from the NFC South getting back to what it used to be. Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. Next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll run on first down with Algier. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Tackle made at his 28-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. Hook him up on a second down and 8. Now Penix. Over the middle, that's his tight end, Pitts. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
15 yards.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Algier. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Late catchment up from the linebacker's spot to make the tackle.
35-yard line.
Second down and 8.
Brings up second and 8.
Play action. It's Penix. Forced out left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. Here's Penix. Rolling right. He'll try to run for it.
Yeah, he's trying to make the best of a bad situation here, Mike. Nothing open downfield. He thinks he can tuck it and get it with his legs. He ends up out of bounds, short of the first.
A 48-yard attempt.
Another one through the upright. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Falcons going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
John Parker Romo to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks